Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. Last episode was about the court side of things, was about Courtney. About the night that she went over to Hannah's place and they kissed. And we got to see more, not only more context and more talking about that scene, but we saw more shots of the scene. It's like they reshot more so that we could see Courtney's how she was feeling about the whole thing, how Hannah, tried to make her feel okay about it and not weird about it. Hannah was being sweet towards her. Courtney came out in a way, and yeah, it was a strong episode for her. I really felt for her. I didn't really feel in season 1. I didn't feel bad for her or good for her. I just thought Clay bringing her to the graveyard was a bit weird. But in the last episode, yeah, really felt for her. I think it's the actress did such a good job. This one I think is going to be about Jessica because they've been building it up. And she's been wondering whether she should tell the truth and what she should say, and she's been getting these threats. Alex has also been giving the same sort of threat, but Alex doesn't remember anything, so he's on a voyage of discovery this season. Meanwhile, Bryce, I think he got a subpoena. I think he's going to have to go to court as well. He got Zach, the same lawyer, without really talking to him about it first. He's like, we're in this together, buddy. You and me. Don't worry about it. So yeah, it's all getting a bit... And this is not even talking about the two things in the last episode that stood out to me. Sky pushing herself, trying to mend the relationship by turning up randomly at his house and then inviting herself to dinner, and yeah, didn't go well. So those two. Oh, and she at the end, she was off in an ambulance. So I don't think her and Clay are going to be dating throughout this season. I'm not sure if they'll get back together at the end or if that's just it. I guess we'll find out. And the other part was Hannah's mother, trying to come to terms with the death of her daughter, and this random woman who's living with her now, destroying all the memories that she has, even the tough ones, like the dress with the blood stains on it. Oh, she pissed me off. Anyway, hopefully nobody will piss me off in this one, because hopefully that woman is just not in this one. Or she makes up for it in some way by the end of the season. I'm willing to give her that chance, because at the moment she's my least... She's even below Bryce on my list. Would you believe it? At least Bryce, the actor, is compelling to watch. He's got that going for him. Right. Episode 3, let's go. If the first season's about tapes, the second season's about pictures, what's the third season about? It's just a big question mark. They'll be like, I don't know, we're out of ideas.
I'm still waiting for Hannah Baker.
Who?
Sky Miller. I'm here for Sky Miller.
I'm here for Hannah Miller? Sky Baker?
Will she be okay? I need to know. Go home.
He can't tell you
back.
that. If he tells you she's going to be okay and then she's not, he can't tell you that. Is this Bryce? Get off the road, Clay. Well, he'll be fine. So, Mom, I've been thinking, can you and Dad get me a car?
Someone just ran me off the road on my way home. I can't explain any of it to you because I don't understand it myself.
Oh, I need a fucking car.
Yeah, it's my idea. He was gonna die on that bike.
I think some know what it's like to be afraid.
Tyler for sure.
To feel like the world gave you a certain label that you have to live with for the rest of your life. But most boys don't know what it's like.
I like the way that the mirror is distorting her face.
But you'll do right by Hannah, as long as you tell the truth. You are not on trial. Don't forget that.
She sort of is. Do you know what they're going to say about me in that courtroom? They're going to call me unreliable, that I was asking for it.
And what can I do?
You can figure out your own shit, and I will figure out mine.
Yeah, figure out the shit where you're seeing Hannah all the time.
Hey,
and
you're breaking up with me.
I think that's healthiest right now. Wonder how she's.
So we just start expecting them to put
she's
a label
feeling.
on us.
It's just in her mind. Nobody's actually doing this. Nobody cares in real life. See? Nobody
We
cares.
just do it to ourselves.
People have their own shit to worry about.
Welcome to the team.
Don't start with me.
You and me are not the same, Ryan. You know, Ryan, you can be friends with straight people too, you know? He's such a stereotype. It's just a friendly,
Hey, can you tell who's handwriting?
Jesus.
friendly teasing.
Sorry, I'm really sorry, Alex.
You're not alone in this.
Yeah, same handwriting and everything.
What the hell happened to your face?
Someone ran me off the road last night.
It's just so people can know when I'm flashbacking. We just assume it's Bryce. I mean, sure, he's the number one suspect, but
Are we even sure it's him?
yeah, good point. See?
Looking at you, Zach. It's just your mom who makes you carry his books and wipe his ass.
Zach, you need to get away from those people and that table, because you're better than that.
Court.
Hannah's lawyers told me I'm just supposed to talk about the hot or not list and how it ended our friendship.
But you know
Really?
it's not true.
Is that all?
But it's not part of
I
the
thought I
case.
really
Say
thought
it,
they'd
it'll make it part of the
bring
case.
up the
So
Bryce
I just
thing.
say it?
I know it's not easy.
Honestly, what was her dilemma in the last episode about, if it wasn't about this? Like, the list?
The truth doesn't always make things right. You should know that better than anyone.
I need the tapes. You have to stop protecting me.
This guy's in the hospital.
What happened?
I showed her the tapes, Alex.
I stopped protecting her.
I love your hair.
Yeah, thanks.
This bitch
Oh,
again?
that's right. You have court today.
Excuse
Good
my
luck.
French.
Because we girls have to be strong together, you know? Own our own shit.
We're not friends. Stay
I'm
the hell away
sorry.
from me.
No. What's going on?
Ooh, what are we looking at? Wow. Well. Like, now that the entire class knows that she's been bullied and targeted, anyone laughing is just arrest them. Ooh, this one.
It's not my style, Jackie.
You can make it your
Jackie,
style.
that's her
Speak
name.
for Hannah.
Jessica Davis will show up for Hannah. She's a good kid, and she's been very open about the... Most importantly, she's Hannah's friend.
Now I'm worried. She's just talked up Jessica, so I worry. Tyler, do you ever consider... I know you watch Doctor Who and everything, but bow ties in school?
All it takes
Not
is
your
just
best choice.
one friend.
Asshole.
If you're
Hey!
lucky, you
This
find more than one.
weird new guy.
Extreme outcast. What up? Hey, Tyler.
Oh, he's joining the goth kids. Or whatever this is.
I'm Tyler.
Oh, I know. Mackenzie.
Quiet, freaks.
Well, he's found
You
his
find friends who see
place,
through the labels.
I guess.
That list just messed up everything.
Oh, that's the list again.
That's just what they do to girls at our school.
These photos were not
Show,
admitted into evidence.
show them.
One photo. This is what they did to Hannah, and now they're doing it to me.
Jessica's ready to
I can't
fight.
believe he let them in. She's the girl in tape 9. Ask her. I know she is.
I can't ask her that, Olivia. It's
This
not
is-
relevant. But it didn't happen at school. And Bryce isn't on trial.
Oh yeah, they're going after the school. They're not going after Bryce. I forgot about that. This is Hannah against the school system.
Did you report these photos?
Right.
No.
I
So
mean,
you're
got
telling
them
me
this
that
morning,
You expect
and
the school to take action to protect, but you don't tell them when an incident they're supposed to protect you from even occurs.
literally just
If I
happened.
felt like I could trust the school, maybe I would have.
Do you know who put your name and Hannah's name on the list?
Alex?
Yes.
Huh?
Alex Standall. At first.
Flashback.
For a while, if you saw one of us,
Ooh,
you saw three
he's got his
of
hair
us.
back.
Never have I ever kissed my best friend.
Ooh.
Well, we're all best friends.
This is pretty hot. Was this before they got together? Is this the moment they were like, you know what? Let's ditch Hannah and, yeah.
I thought she was off Wednesdays.
You remember this?
Oh my god, relax. She's not into me, Jess.
But every year of girl code, it doesn't matter if she's into you.
She was just frustrated that the three of you didn't hang out anymore.
I don't want to intrude.
Intrude? Like you'd ever.
Jess, we're gonna miss the trailers.
I enjoyed the movie. We can catch up whenever.
She seemed cool, right?
Yes.
No. Remember she was going to let you in for free and then she charged you? Because he turned up?
Actually, Hannah was pretty okay with it.
So when did you two start?
Remember the night we were all hanging out?
I don't know. Like after we all hung out at her house that night, I guess?
Yeah.
So after we all kissed, you just picked her?
It's not like that.
Apparently you guys have all these new secrets that I'm not a part of.
You know what? Not everything's about you, Hannah.
Clay said that to her in season 1.
She lost her shit at the snack bar.
It's interesting seeing the different perspectives.
Hannah was jealous of you and Justin,
Because-
just like she was jealous of you and Alex, wasn't she?
No, that's not true.
Jessica, how do you know?
How do you know?
True that
Is
Hannah
Jessica
Baker
gonna
was jealous and vindictive,
say
and that is
anything?
why you're... Jessica. Jessica, is there any other reason that we haven't mentioned?
No.
No. There's no other reason.
No further questions.
She was able to accidentally bully Courtney into coming out, but her horrible lawyer charms didn't work this time. Maybe by the end of the episode. Ooh.
I'm so sorry. No, Hannah was my friend. I just wanted to help her.
You did, honey, you did.
Is there something you want to tell me? I'm fine.
I've listened to the tapes.
Ooh, she's just...
I've listened to the tapes.
Especially tape 9.
Okay. I should go.
Jessica, actress in that scene.
Jess,
Really good. Really good cut to me.
what can I do to help?
You can leave.
She doesn't mean that. Speaking of leaving, this guy's gone out the window.
Where are you? Where did they send you? Please, just let me know you're okay.
The Russian gulag?
I need to know you're alright.
Kai's the sort of person that if Hannah was alive,
Bye.
she came back to life, he'd start seeing Sky in his imagination. Hey, Hannah.
I got his fucking confession, Hannah.
Oh, yeah. Where is
My mom
that
wanted to go after
confession?
him and then the school heard it, and all the lawyers heard it, and no one did a goddamn thing.
Right, they all heard it, so
Because there's no evidence. Just have your accusation and your...
I'm dead.
her accusation, his confession, and
Don't let Bryce get away with it. You'll regret it for the rest of your life.
thanks, Ghost Hannah.
What else the jury heard that my daughter is a jealous slut? And that's just today.
Miss Baker, Austin James with Evergreen.
I heard your daughter is a slut.
She was a good friend, and she had her friends back. The problem is no one had hers.
Her friends didn't have her back, did you?
Wow, dude! Ooh, Bryce.
Wasn't a slider, dude.
Careful, Zach, he's got a bat.
Fuck is my problem?
He lost his
We
mojo?
both know, man.
No, this doesn't have shit to do with her, okay?
Mom told me that you got called to testify from
My
school.
fucking mom.
Who else knows?
My parents, our lawyer.
And nobody else needs to know. I got your back.
You considered holding off on the job search until the trial's over?
Looking for a new
I have a
job?
family to support. I was hoping to do better, find a place where I can make a difference.
I couldn't tell them it was Bryce because I knew they wouldn't believe me.
But that's not true. Hey, we believe you if he can back you up.
You can't. You weren't there.
And what if Justin were here?
What if Hannah were here?
Yeah, Justin. I thought Justin might show up for her.
Justin might.
Have you heard from him?
Ooh,
I'm tired of talking about this, Clay.
Central postcard? Oakland. Did that say Nancy and
Mom
Sid?
usually does this stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Give it.
You know what's tragic is Liberty fucking high school, right?
What's going on with Tyler's storyline?
If you don't fit into one of their boxes, they want to punish you, but don't let them.
Oh, he's being conscripted. We're part of the rebel group that's gonna cause shit and take the school down from the inside?
Sorry I'm late, Dad.
That's all right.
Brother and sister? Okay, Tyler, she's into you. You could tell from 2 seconds, just her eyes.
You can curse, you can breathe.
Tony and his violent past. We have to deal with that at some point.
Still got 10 minutes.
So I got dumped last month.
You? Got dumped? What kind of foolish woman will let you go? Foolish guy?
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, guy.
There's one foolish guy.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Those two. It's all about the eyes in this episode.
Okay, you want to find Justin. How do you know Justin wants to be found?
He reached out to Jess.
He sent her a cryptic postcard.
Really?
Yeah, he sent her a postcard. And she would have gone after Bryce if the lawyers hadn't talked her out of it.
We have to be careful with Jessica. We can't force her to... This is like washing the dress. We can't force Jessica to say anything.
I don't recognize the face. You try the city shelters?
I'm uncomfortable with any attempt to circumvent Jessica in her own story.
We told Jacket he could stay, but
I like that they
he was
call him
loyal
Jacket.
and he took off. Haven't seen him since.
Anybody here wearing a jacket?
We're looking for a friend of mine. This guy, have you seen him?
Are we going to see Justin?
There he is. Justin! Hey,
It's just somebody with his someone with his jacket.
Man, the jacket, where'd you get it? Goodwill. Fucks it to you, Tiny.
Oh, careful now. You're on probation.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Tony.
Tony.
When's the last time you saw me? Yesterday. Chinatown.
Oh, get out of here. Chinatown. It's a fun adventure. As long as Tony doesn't get arrested.
I think that's him.
Jesus, that kid.
Hey, it is.
Wait, Justin! Jessica wants you back.
Jeez, she fucking hates me, okay?
No, she doesn't.
No,
she wants you to come back.
Ding dong. Hello, I'm here. Where is he going?
Miss Walker, I'm Kevin Porter from Liberty High School. I would like to talk to you about your son.
Is this Bryce's mother?
My husband isn't home.
Okay.
Can I get you something to drink?
What kind of values are you teaching Bryce?
Hannah's totally single white femaling you right now.
Staring at you?
Here she comes.
She's coming. Hannah always addresses things straight on. No, she
Hey.
cut her hair, so it's pretty late.
I saw something when you and Justin went into your Jesus, room. Hannah, seriously? First Alex and now Justin? Right.
I'm sorry that I'm Yeah, back when everybody just ignored the whole thing.
Justin and I had a good night, huh?
Can you just let me and Justin be happy? Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, okay. There's something we'd like to talk to you about.
Uh-oh. Go for the window. Follow Sky's example. Get out of there, Clay. Oh, car. It's a good thing.
We recognize that
Clay's so dumb he doesn't realize it's a car.
a car.
No way. Wait, this is mine?
He's so dumb.
Look, no more sneaking around. No more secrets. I promise.
The detonator. Yeah, go ahead.
Detonator?
Yeah.
I think the
What kind of weird group have you fallen into? Focusing on Marcus a lot in this episode, and I think that's who's going to be called next week's episode. He hasn't been getting any threats, though, about don't say anything, or we'll... See? Burn a cross in front of his home.
None of us are as strong as we want to be.
Ain't that the truth? That was episode 3. It was about Jessica's testimony. And I've been wondering from the first episode of the season if she was going to be talking about what happened with her and Bryce. And I thought maybe the lawyer on the other side would piss her off so much that she would, a bit like what happened with Courtney. But she didn't want to talk about it, and understandably, that's a big, huge thing that's really personal and really, like, whatever about Courtney coming out, talking about your own rape when you don't think people will believe you or support you. And I think that's where Clay is coming from in this episode. He wants to get Justin back in so that, she'll have backup. Because Clay wasn't there, so he can't be backup. So we get Justin in. We also touch again on Tony's working out his aggression, probation, and then we see him beating up that dude. That is that's on a knife edge. That story is not finished. It's not done. We didn't bring it up for no reason, and we're not sprinkling things in for no reason. Something will happen with Tony. He'll have to work through it, or he'll be arrested, or something. Just wait for that. And Tyler has met the most wonderful people in the world. Anarchists. I don't have a good feel for them. Those people that he's in that group with. Not yet, but it seems like they're not good people for him. He's been looking for friends everywhere, and it was healthy, him and Alex in the first few episodes. Maybe he could get more into the group again, but with these new people, dangerous. I'm worried about where that story is going and the decisions he will have to make. Marcus, I think, is next. I think Marcus is next. He mightn't be, but it seemed like we were throwing in. He was in the episode for no real reason, except to foreshadow his upcoming testimony. So I think it's going to be him. Bryce was in it a bit, feeling a bit of the pressure off his game. Zach was there briefly. Yeah. But Hannah's mother and Jessica, great job, both of those. Really bringing the emotion and the heart to the episode, the feeling. That reporter guy. Everything wrong with journalism in one guy. What about you? Were you supportive of your child? Did you make her kill herself? Get out of here, guy. You're worse than Jackie. Jackie was thankfully not in this episode much. Briefly appeared just to irritate me a bit. Gone again. Will she end up being my favourite character in the entire show? She's going to have to She's going to have to do a lot. Let's not talk about her anymore. And Mr. Porter. Really trying this season, as I've mentioned before, to make amends for what happened with Hannah and his general behaviour in the first season before things came out in the open. And now he's gone straight to Bryce's house. That's dangerous. And somebody's targeting everybody. Targeting Jessica, targeting Alex, and now a little bit Marcus at the end with the burning. Who is doing it? And it seems to... I don't feel like it's not... I don't know. Like it's Bryce, one of his crew. Like, what's going on with that? I think we'll get a payoff on that part of it sooner rather than later. Because the longer they draw it out for it, the less satisfying the reveal of who it is going to be, I feel. But yeah, we're really, really early in the season. Only episode 3 of 13, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I like seeing the little glances Jessica was giving to the alcohol. Yeah. It was a deep episode, a tough episode. It dealt with a lot of emotional stuff. With her, we got to see some flashbacks and some more perspective from her, Alex, and Hannah. It's really filling in the gaps that we didn't know we had in the first season. So I appreciate that they're doing that. Maybe when they do Marcus's stuff, we'll find out what the hell he was thinking during his date. What else is going on with him? Because it didn't make any sense to me the first time round will there be any more context this time around? You know, he turns up super late and then tries it on in front of all his buddies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you can flip that. I don't think you can give more context for that. But we'll see. We'll see. Might not be next episode, but I think it will be. So thank you for watching another episode of 13 Reasons Why. Sky's gone. I don't think she'll be back for most of the season. Clay might keep ringing though. But yeah, until next week. Thanks for watching and have a good one.